Are you enjoying your 3,000 donut?
Never tasted so good.
Happy day 3,000!
I thought it was fun. Oh, it is day 3,000, and to celebrate this momentous, insane thing, I wanted to kind of go back to where this all began. I don't have time to drive, unfortunately, all the way to Tallahassee to where exactly the first vlog started. However, next time I go up there, I definitely will. I wanted to go to the original apartment complex to where we, filmed everything, Creepy Mustache Day. The first, like where Zoe and Marley used to play and all that stuff. I thought it would be kind of cool to go over there and just see it. I mean, because it's been 8 or 9 years. The only problem is I don't remember where it is, so I kind of have to just drive. Or if I can get in, because I remember there was a gate. It was a gated community. I know what it looks like, and I'm not even kidding. I looked at old vlogs just before driving to see if I can remember where it is, so hopefully I can remember. I had to switch and have Allie drive right now because this is not an exaggeration. I know it might seem like I'm being weird. I have no idea where this place is. I had to call my friend Andrew and Rachel because they used to come by all the time, and they were like, oh, I can't remember either. So going to the source, going to where it all began.
People have literally watched you go through almost all of your 20s.
When you do stupid things in your 20s,
yes.
Unfortunately, that's on the internet. And some people, when they do stupid stuff in their 20s and they're growing up, it's just forgotten, you know what I mean? They move on. Mine's stuck on the internet. Awesome. No joke, what I just did is I watched Creepy Mustache Day. I think it was day 22 or 23, 20s. And I remember we looked on Google Maps at the time when they just started doing the satellite imaging, and we saw this random car on Google Satellite. In the vlog itself, I'm showing the map of the area. So I just went to the area of the map that I just showed in the vlog, and I found where we're going. I actually now know because of the vlog. Notice this white speck, and there's a random effing car in the middle of nowhere. Literally, okay, here's the car. Let me zoom out. Look at that. In the middle of nowhere. It's like right there. We're gonna go exploring. There it is. This is it.
Turn left.
Nothing's changed. This is the parking lot where we did this extreme scootering video. Woo! I had the GoPed still working. This is weird. This was such a good idea Allie just had.
I just thought you should go and visit something, or visit the place to where this all began, where it's like it really changed your whole life.
And here's the walkway. Is it closed off now? Screw it, we're still gonna go. My apartment was up there somewhere. That I'm not even gonna try to remember.
I guess Hopeless was a bad idea.
Yeah, probably. Just be very careful. Wow, it really is overgrown. Don't drop your phone. This is kind of crazy, it got all overgrown. I just wanna go to the field. Oh, I know how to get there. Here, I got an idea. There we go. Yep, we'll use that one too. We'll be using our noggins.
This reminds me of the labyrinth. So they go through the pond of stench.
Well, I guess there's that, babe. And that tree right there was where I found my very first dung beetle rolling up some poop. See that right there? That's a pile of poo, and that's a beetle. Well, here it is. So I just went the back way. This is where I was trying to get to, because there's the apartment complex. But it's the field. Used to always come and play frisbee with the dogs. It's like going back to your childhood home, you know what I mean? When you're older, you want to go back to your house you grew up in, just to kind of see what's going on. That was the way we went to find that weird car in the woods. That looks like it's definitely overgrown. It's a cage, my God, what is this?
It's like some secret government experiment going on.
I know this is probably kind of stupid for those people who haven't been around for the longest time, but for me and for a lot of you guys, there's actually a lot of you to actually say that, who've been watching since day one, it's kind of crazy. You know what else I want to see? Wait, was it this place? Yeah, I think if we go down that way, there was that undeveloped area where we used to let Zoe just run around. Kind of want to go see if that's still around. I want to see if the houses are there. Hopefully in 9 years, I would hope that they would be there. Yep. That was the field right there where that house is. This whole area was completely undeveloped. There we go, Zoe. Marley, do that. Pwn to the noob. Alright guys, let's do this. We've done 3,000 of these kooky, weird daily videos consecutively without missing one day. Basically, I'm going to be doing one of these things every single day on youtube.com/ctfxc, this channel, for at least a year, 365 days. If there's a leap year, 366 days, right? I wanted to do this right here because I wanted to do it in front of the Guinness World Record, because that is as much mine as it is yours, because without you guys watching, that right there would not exist and we would not be in the record books. So yeah, first off, I just gotta say thank you for that. Second off, thank you for staying around for 3,000 days. I know a lot of you guys have been around since day one, which is mind-blowing, but I just wanted to use today as a way to kind of relive some of the crazy, amazing, sad, happy, unbelievable moments of the past 8 years of my life that are now on the internet. Never thought a challenge to myself or just an experiment or a bet turned into one of the craziest communities, supporting people. Like, if anything of these videos, the thing that I'm most proud of is the community of the CTFXC, because it has grown into something I honestly have never ever imagined that I could help grow. It's bigger than me, it's bigger than this channel, it's bigger than anything. It's just the coolest thing, and I never thought making simple videos on the internet of my life and putting them out there would help create that. I've gone to gatherings over the past 8 years, you know, VidCon playlists, and just random gatherings. One of my favorite ones, oh, before I get distracted, 2010 or 9, I think it was probably 10 or 11, where we, the CTFXC, and Allie Speed and I created this random event where we're gonna go to Times Square, Central Park, and create just a random impromptu snowball fight. That was one of the moments where I realized something was here. Like, something was growing, and I got goosebumps. Like, I've met people that have become best friends, boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife. I've met a few of you guys that have just interacting in the comments, have actually created a relationship and gotten married. And I've met a bunch of you guys, and that gives me goosebumps as well. So stop, my hair is just gonna be like flying out right now. I'm gonna have the hairiest arms. I know, I'm weird, but you guys already know that. When I was told that this day would be here, July 18th, I started thinking about some of my all-time favorite vlogs. There's ones that, you know, were good, sometimes some that were bad, some that just basically shaped who I am as a person then into now. It could be the good things, it could be the bad things. I've gotten to do some of the most amazing things that I never even thought, imagined possible, that I would have the opportunity to actually be a part of. Going to NASA, seeing one of the last space shuttle missions. I think a lot of you guys know I'm kind of obsessed with space.
2, 1. Booster ignition and the final liftoff of Discovery.
I was invited to the Super Bowl.
What happened? What happened?
I have no clue.
I have no idea where to go with this video. Like, I have a list, but I kind of just wanted to wing it, and so bear with me. Obviously, with all these amazing things that have happened to me, or with me, I should say, over the course of my early to mid 20s to now being 32 years old. I mean, that's a huge span of life. I was able to share, like I said, the good and the bad, and unfortunately there was really, really dark times and bad times in my life. Obviously the first one would have to be diagnosed with a brain tumor, not once but twice, and having 2 brain surgeries and putting it on the internet.
Patrick's my new favorite nurse. He's pretty bad at it.
He calls you honey.
Patrick's totally Bostonian.
He totally is. You're right about that.
He's the most Bostonian dude I've ever met. Other than Mark Wahlberg, who I also have not met. This is like a melted fudgesicle. It's called a frap. It's Bostonian.
Did he make that for you?
Somebody made it for me.
Welcome to your brother on drugs.
I love him.
You know, it's honestly one of the toughest times of my life. You know, to be honest, I have no idea how I've kept this record going so long. I've had so many amazing people helping me. I've had Allie Speed help me. I've had my friends, I've had my family. I've had such an amazing support system through these years, and I know I couldn't have done this by myself. But I knew that if I was able to make these videos and put them out there, that it would help somebody, because it was helping me. And that was another turning point in these videos, to where I was like, oh, these videos aren't just for me. They actually are helping people. They're inspiring people. They're making people feel a little less scared, because I was terrified of going through that stuff. I still get kind of terrified thinking about it because it was scary. It was a scary experience. I've talked to so many people that have gone through similar situations, and they've watched the videos and they realized that I wasn't scared, or I didn't appear scared. I did humor, and I kind of showed people that have a sense of humor and makes things a little easier. And when I met people and they said they watched the videos and made them feel more comfortable before their surgery, it was one of the most humbling experiences. I also went through a marriage and a divorce on the internet, and that was one of the hardest times as well. I mean, like, it's hard to talk about the amazing times of 3,000 days of your life without obviously talking about really hard times. And I think that's the beauty about these videos. I mean, when you think about your life, for 8 years, so much happens, and it's so crazy to think about. You forget a lot, but like with the daily videos, you can't forget them because they're always online, and they will always remain online because that's what it is. Nothing goes away from the internet. It's stuck. Once you put it on the internet, it's stuck. But I also found love again and was able to get married again. Something that I didn't think honestly I would ever do again because I was terrified, let alone put it on the internet. I've got to go all over the world with the band. I've gone to pretty much any country that I can think of that I never thought I'd ever go to. Malaysia, Singapore. France.
Beautiful scenery, man. Looks like a wallpaper.
Germany. Switzerland. Finland, Norway, Australia. You hitting on you already?
We're in love.
Ruben?
Here, let me-
What do I say about that? Brazil. Oh, we see the sign. Nice. That is awesome, dude. Julia.
Hey!
Daniel, Fernando. And a nice sign. It's Coley. Hey, Coley. So many countries, and I got to meet so many of you guys in the process. I never thought, you know, me, Charles, taking a camera, filming my daily life, whether it was mundane, exciting or not, and putting it on the internet, I would have people all over the world watching them. And when I went to these countries and I had really deep conversations with a lot of you guys about how videos may have helped you and inspired you, which honestly is humbling. To say that these videos helped anyone, I feel like I've done my job, and I feel like with you guys, it's been the coolest time in my life. I made a list of things over here, so if you see me glancing over here, it's because I made a list of some of the things that I wanted to say, and I haven't really looked at it yet because that's why I'm rambling. There has been so many amazing moments of these videos that I can't even think about. I can't even pinpoint. I put on Twitter asking people what are their favorite moments, and as they told me, I looked them up myself and I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. I remember that day, because I forget, you know what I mean? It's hard to remember every single day of your life, and the little things that you do that may have affected somebody or made somebody laugh, and that they remember it, and that they can go, day 98 when you did this, when you fell on your face. And trust me, I fell on my face quite a lot. Don't believe me?
Oh, I'm so happy that was recorded.
I told you. Actually, a CTFXer made that. I totally am not embarrassed at all. Let me think here. Some of the moments that kind of stand out for me right now. So let me think really quick. So the daily videos of the 8 years, Charles, what were some of your favorite ones? First one, snowball fight. Second one, prank house. I would have to say going on stage 2 weeks after my second brain surgery when I was told not to. As a kid, when you're learning how to play an instrument, your dream is to be a musician, to go around the world, play in front of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, get your music out there. And I never, ever, ever dreamed that I would be able to have that opportunity as well as this opportunity that didn't exist as a kid, YouTube. That would be one of the most amazing moments. Like I said, going to NASA, that would be another huge one. Going on Warped Tour, touring with that, actually just in general, touring with bands that I grew up. The reason why I play music are because of some of the bands I actually got to tour with. You know, like I became friends with the guys from AFI, toured with Taking Back Sunday, Simple Plan, Yellow Card, every band on Warped Tour. The best part is I got to share this experience with a lot of you guys, and I don't really know. Another moment I can really remember that kind of stands out was the day, I think it was, where was I? Was I in Singapore? Or Malaysia? I was somewhere over there. We were on tour, and it may have been, I can't remember. I have to look back at the videos. Good thing they're online. But I tried this fruit. It's called durian. I'm probably butchering the name, but it's the world's smelliest fruit. Like, it's banned in a lot of public places. It smells that bad. I remember going to do a radio show, and we were all being, the whole guys were being challenged to do it. I remember I almost threw up. It smelled like eggs rotting. That's what it smelled like. And people eat this. But I had to do it because it was a challenge and I was dared to. So naturally I have to do it. You know, most of the things I do on the vlogs, I do it for the vlogs.
Oh yeah.
Eat it!
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Sit down with
Legit, I think I'm gonna throw up.
It's orange juice.
Oh, so much love going on right now. Oh yeah.
See, I feel like a lot of the pivotal videos that really stand out to me come from the tour vlogs, because just being around with these guys that I've known for my entire life, being goofballs on tour in a tour bus always turns into something hilarious. And I feel like that was one of the coolest things that I was able to share with you guys in these 3,000 days. I don't know if you guys remember the day Hunter and Coley, I think it was in Finland, got trapped in an elevator almost all night. Think a movie, like the stereotypical trapped in an elevator. They could see out, but they can't get out.
Are you guys stuck? Yo, I'm gonna go up to my, I'm in 405. I'm in 405, I'll be up in my room. I'm gonna take the stairs.
We're gonna take the stairs because you're stuck in the elevator.
That story is still told countless times on the tour bus. I love that vlog so much because it just makes me laugh. Every time I go back and watch it, it makes me laugh. I remember another video was the day I went up to Idaho, and I couldn't drive at the time. I couldn't drive, a lot of you guys might know. I couldn't drive for like 4 years, roughly give or take 4 years, 3-4 years, because of the brain surgery, and then as a result I had seizures all the time. I was on chemotherapy, all these things I was documenting on the internet. And I remember going to see one of my best friends, Shay, and he was so determined. She was like, "You haven't driven yet?" And he's like, "Get in the car." So we went in his truck, went in the hill, and I remember because it was the first time I'd driven in like 4 years.
Right back there, Al?
I don't know. I'm petrified.
Dude, Mario Andretti at the wheel! Holy crap!
I'm sorry, I kind of messed up your
Oh my gosh, oh my heck. Look at these tracks.
messed up your lawn.
Drive it like you stole it. That was awesome.
Another one that really makes me laugh all the time was the day my wife and I dressed up as old people for Halloween, and she got so into it that it's crazy to say, it made me love her so much more because of how into it and how much fun she was having.
Oh, look at the tricks. There's so many tricks.
Why are you walking like that?
Honey, it's because I might pee.
You might pee. Okay, so thinking back of another video, let's see here. Another important video I'd say would be the day I introduced you guys to Squiggles, Allie. What was the video title? I don't remember the video title, but I remember we were on Warped Tour, and that was the day I introduced you guys to who would be my future wife. I say it's an important video because it was a scary video to do, not just for myself, but for her. And I feel like it was an important video because I wanted her in my life, and I wanted her to be in your life. I wanted to bring us all together. Ventura, California, and look who's here. We got Squiggles, aka Allie. She's here for her first show. It's first time in the videos.
Yes.
Say hi.
Hi.
I feel like that was a huge turning point in my life and the way I go about filming my days. Honestly, without her support through all the hard times, I may not be doing, I may have not even come close to 3,000 days. So I feel like that was a huge, huge thing to have her introduced in the videos because she changed my life. But I think my all-time favorite video has got to be the day I married the love of my life. As cheesy as that sounds. That has to be my favorite all-time video. Easily, hands down. I know there's so many things, like if I think about it, like I could probably talk about this stuff for hours because there's so much content and there's so many things that have happened that I can talk about again. But the problem is I can't remember titles or videos or anything like that, so I can't specifically remember. I just remember moments. So those are a small, minute, like fraction of my favorite videos that we've done over the past 3,000 days. In the comments before we leave, I want you guys to tell me either the first day or the first day number that you can remember that you started watching the videos, or if you don't know that, like your favorite all-time vlog. Tell me the day numbers, because then that way myself and anyone else reading the comments can go watch that video as well. You guys are gonna probably be reminding me of a few videos that I probably don't remember. Thank you guys so much for 3,000 days. I love you so, so much, more than you can ever imagine. This is the greatest gift anyone could give me or give anyone, and I'm forever in your debt. And I hope that somehow that these videos were able to change your life or just inspire you or make you happy or just like escape for 10 minutes. If I've done that correctly, I feel like I've contributed something positive. Honestly guys, I'm being super genuine from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for everything. Everything you've done for me, everything you've done for my family, my friends, just everything. I mean, just honestly, thank you for sticking through all the ups, the severe downs, and then the ups again, because it's been a long time. 3,000 days is a very long time, and I hope to have another conversation like this in another 3,000, so 6,000 days? How many years would it be? 16 years? Is that the right math? Yeah, that would be. Holy crap. That would be insane. I wonder if that actually will happen. If you are brand new and this was your first video and you kind of did this like reminiscing thing, please go watch from day one. I promise you there's enough videos that I think if you were to do the math, it would probably take you 30 days maybe to watch. So just spend a month, go check out the other videos from the beginning. Thank you guys so much. I love you so much. Please subscribe if you guys are brand new. Click that like button for 3,000 days, and I will see you tomorrow as always for 3001. Bye guys.